जाएगा.
Doing group discussion. I'm leaving it out to you. Say a subject. Bolo.
So I want to discuss about India and China's relation going on these days.
Okay, start speaking whatever you know about it. Others are
So as
listening.
Yes, sir.
There's all current affairs interviewing questions. Interviewing officer will ask you what's
Sir,
happening.
sir,
India,
after
China,
this,
India,
can we
Nepal.
Sir,
India, China, India, Nepal.
sir.
Lockdown.
Sir, as you know, sir, in recent days, China is
Sir,
deploying
नहीं
its forces.
आपस में बात करो. Start group discussion starts on India-China relations. I'm only watching.
As you know that nowadays China is deploying more and more forces in the India and China borders, like in Sikkim. So background sound is like disturbing.
All of you mute your mics and unmute only when you have to speak.
Okay, so as I'm telling that China is deploying more and more forces in the Sikkim at Nakula Pass and your wait
You see, you should
and
not
Galwan
be,
Well.
factually, you should be very clear. It is not
Yes, sir.
Nathula Pass. It is Nakula Pass.
Yes, sir.
Nathula is different. What is the significance of Nathula Pass?
Sir, can I? Sir, it is the tri-junction of India, China, and Nepal.
It is not India, China, and
Nepal.
नहीं यार,
No, sir, Bhutan.
No, Nathula is not a tri-junction, but it is near tri-junction. But what is the importance of Nathula?
Sir,
Why
it is
is it
one of
famous?
the it is one of the route used for traveling to the hilly areas.
Well done. No, अरे यार.
Mansarovar, sir. Sir, Mansarovar.
Mansarovar Yatra.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
The
sir.
only route which is required, which is used for traveling to Mansarovar. Now, where
Yes,
is
sir.
Mansarovar?
Sir, in
In relation
Tibet.
to India. Where
It
is
is in China
Mansarovar?
occupied.
Huh?
The China occupied Kashmir.
Tibet.
Oh, no,
No, sir.
location I'm asking, geographical location. In relation
Sir,
to
in
India.
Tibet.
Geographical
Sir,
location.
Tibet.
But where in relation to India? Near which state?
Sir, it is nearby Himachal, on the west, east of Himachal.
East of?
Himachal Pradesh. That's it.
Yeah. The girls are not speaking? Okay. India, China, Nepal, Bhutan. That is Sikkim state,
Yes, sir.
Bhutan, and China, and Tibet.
Yes.
This is the Tibetan portion of China, which is supposed to be an independent country, but China has annexed it. So there is Nathula, from where the Mansarovar starts. And east of that towards Bhutan was a Doklam, where something happened in 2017. Which you should know what happened over there. And what
Yes, sir.
happened. And how is that different from today's Ladakh? These two incursions by China, are they similar or are they different? Think about these things. I'll ask you. So Mansarovar Yatra would start from, let's say, Bagdogra, enter into Sikkim, cross Nathula, enter Tibet, and north of Nepal, all over skirting, and will come back to Pithoragarh. That is the Uttarakhand. That is where the Mansarovar is.
Yes, sir.
Understood by all of you?
Yes, sir.
See the maps for this thing. So then what happened was, since this was such a long route and lot of difficult route because of the heights, anything above 18,000 above. It was difficult and long. It used to take 3, 4, 5 days, I think. I'm not very sure. But it was more than 3, 4 days. So Government of India decided that we should go to Mansarovar via Lipu Lake.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Lipu Lake Pass.
So Lipu Lake Pass जो है, उसके through जाना है. Now the border onto the western side, that is Pithoragarh of India, and western border within Nepal. Nathula is on the eastern side of Nepal. Okay, now Nepal is a landlocked country. So Lipu Lake Pass was a place which you can cross and enter into Mansarovar, which is a Chinese territory. So what India did was India made a Kalapani is a place which is in India. There's a Kali Nadi over there, and as per Sagoli Treaty of 1816. What
Yes,
is it?
sir.
Sagoli.
Yes, sir.
Sagoli Treaty.
And Sagoli, where is Sagoli?
Sir, it is in Nepal.
Sagoli is in Bihar, Champaran. Okay. There was a treaty between East India Company, that is British. Those days it was East India Company and the King of Nepal. Because they had a fight for 2 years. The British started invading Nepal in 1814. So in 1816, finally, there was a treaty between the two, and they decided that Kali Nadi would be the international border between Nepal and India. Okay. So with that Kali Nadi being a border between India and Nepal, it carried on almost 200 plus years now. Almost 200 years. And there was no problem about this. But in 1962 war, now all these areas are uninhabited. And those days cartographic maps were not available. So things were not clearly demarcated on ground. But then they had decided the Kali Nadi would be the border. Now Kali Nadi would be it's a river. So this will be a clear demarcation. There should be no doubt about it. Okay. So then what is the doubt? Moment India made the road from Kalapani to Lipu Lake Pass to go to Mansarovar. Though actually we said we done it for Mansarovar Yatra, but this road is of a very, very high strategic importance. The road also will be used by our forces if there's a problem against China. We have a post ahead of Lipu Lake Pass, which is manned by Indian Army. So that post also needs to be looked after logistically. So that is how this road was made. And naturally, if it is hinging on the strategic interests of China, they would raise something against India via Nepal. Now, what is the problem? Any river, major rivers, they have tributaries and distributaries.
Yes, sir.
Like
Yes, sir.
when it's about to reach Bay of Bengal, it has distributaries. Likewise, in the upper tributaries. You have tributaries. So Kali Nadi also has 3 tributaries. Okay. So as per the agreement between East India Company and the Nepalese king, it was the Kali Nadi starting from Kalapani. Before that, the 3 tributaries come and join at Kalapani to make Kali Nadi. So beyond Kalapani, there is no doubt. But when you come north of Kalapani, like the understanding all along was that Kali Nadi which is coming from north, that is the limit, that is the actual Nadi, and not the tributary which is coming from, what is the name of the place? Limpu Yadri. Okay, that is towards the east of this place, northeastern side. Now in 1962, India has been occupying Limpi Yadru, Lipu Lake, Kalapani, all these places vis-a-vis China. Okay. So it was understood that is Indian territory, and the Nepal and Pithoragarh or Uttarakhand border is Kali Nadi, which comes down from the north, comes to Kalapani and comes to further south. But since China felt threatened with this road which was inaugurated by the defense minister, because we said it is for Mansarovar Yatris, but everybody knew it is a strategic importance. So they fingered Nepal. And Nepalese government is, who's the Prime Minister in Nepal? Oli. And Oli is a Maoist.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
He is communist. Communist government.
Everything with China. So they told him, hey, look, and Oli is facing some problem within the party. Now to save himself, he needed some straw. And Chinese also came and told him, look, India has made a road. You start giving your nationalistic fervor to your population. Tell them Bharat Vistarvad Zind Murdabad. India is trying to be a big brother, which is not so, but they feel it. But then India also has done a lot of mistakes. This communist party in Nepal came up because of the Congress government in India. They engineered it against the king of Nepal. Earlier there used to be a kingdom.
Yes, sir, till 2006.
When India got independence in 1947, Nepalese had offered if we will be part of India. But Nehru, for whatever wisdom he had, he wanted to be a world statesman. He wanted to show to the world, look, I am not an expansionist person. हमें armed forces की जरूरत नहीं है. हम peace में believe करते हैं. हम ये non-aligned, blah blah blah, whatever his theory was, he refused. Otherwise, Nepal would have been part of India. But then, once Cake was ruling over there, and for some reason, Indian politicians got annoyed. I won't name them now. They went to Nepal. They were not looked after properly, or they felt so. So they said, okay, we must remove this king. Monarchy must be removed. So they engineered Communist Party, whatever the pseudo intellectuals in India we have. So this is how the story is about this Communist Party coming to power. But now, moment Communist Party comes, people have those feelings, those ideology. China has lapped them up, and this
Because
is the
China is-
India and China.
Mhm.
Okay, so strategically it becomes important for India. But Nepal feels that now we should be more close to China. China is going to make Nepal one of its colony, the way they've done to Pakistan, the way they've done to Amman Tota in Sri Lanka. They were trying something with Maldives, the way they've done something in East Africa, in Myanmar, in Thailand, in Bangladesh, all kinds of things. Okay, but the fact still remains, Nepalese must understand, even if they get an access, there's a railway line which has come right till Nepal from China. Even if they want to get an access to the ocean through China route, the goods which are costing 10 rupees a kg, via China the cost would be 35 times more. Whereas the same route via Calcutta costs them only 2 rupees. So they have to understand. So this is how the problem of Nepal came. That is Yaduru, Lipu Lake, and Kalapani. This is a triangle of 335 square kilometers. Now India says the Kali River is coming from north to Kalapani and south, and Nepal is trying to say no, it is coming from Limpi Yadru to Kalapani and then south. And that triangle, which should be a border between India and China, Nepal is claiming that it is Nepalese territory. This is the problem. I hope you all understood.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
I want to ask a question.
Okay, follow.
Hello.
Oh yeah, speak.
Sir, why does the disturbance happen only in the season of summer only? When the summertime in India, why the
Wonderful.
China only intervenes?
Wonderful question. What's your name, Shivansh?
Yes, sir.
Where are you? Which place are you from?
Sir, I am from Bhopal.
Bhopal. That means you have not seen Siachen, you have not seen Ladakh, you have not been to Sikkim, you have not been to Himalayas. वो हिंदुस्तानी में वो बताते थे ना, एक गाना है ना वो जो बचपन में गाते थे स्कूल में, हिमालय हमारा पहरेदार है समथिंग.
Yes, sir. NCC song.
क्या था?
Yes, sir.
No, that
Lakshmi
is
की धरती रानी
Sir,
सरताज हिमालय.
या
that is the
ताज
NCC.
हमारा पहरेदार है.
Yes, sir.
पहरेदार वो गार्ड नहीं खड़ा है वेपन लेके आपको प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए. The heights are almost 20,000 feet. Mount Everest is there. So anybody who has to come and attack you from that side has to cross over. And crossing over during winters is impossible. The temperatures are minus 20, minus 30 degrees. And altitudes are 20,000 plus. You cannot breathe from there. So winter mein survival in that terrain is very, very difficult. So whatever has to happen during summers only. So that is, one is the weather, second is the altitude. So that is what is creating problems. So for the same
Thank you,
thing,
sir.
Ladakh also, like in 1962, when China had won war against India, India had a massive losses. Chinese had to retreat back. They had to leave the places which they had captured from India. And reason was terrain and altitude. Okay, that is why it is only in summers and not. Anybody
So I have
else?
a question. So, like you said, that the treaty was drawn up between British and British occupied India and Nepalese then monarchy. My question is that, okay, fine. As you said that since it wasn't a very detailed one and it was just on the basis of a river, so it was easily demarcated. why wasn't it that after independence didn't the government follow up with it? I mean, if we had followed up, I don't think that there would be such a problem. And the second question is that we are so advanced, we figure out like we have so much of advancement going on. So, when it comes to the origin, if we can figure out which is the origin of it, the origin from where it's coming out, then I think the problem will be solved.
If all
So,
the diplomats, we're finished.
yes, sir.
Okay. If all the diplomats and all the rulers, the politicians, if they were all, I mean, they have all the intelligence which you have, but then they look after their personal interests. They have to save their kursi. So whatever has to be construed, it has to be done as per their political convenience. So that is why
Right.
you said if it was addressed at the time of independence, this problem would not have been there. I'm fully in agreement. Like during 1800, they probably had a map which scale was 1 is to 1 lakh. Okay,
Yes,
and
sir.
उस पे अगर pencil से भी लकीर मारी होएगी, so that width of that line would be few kilometers.
Right,
Okay,
sir.
and in that kind of a terrain where there are mountains, valleys, and ranges, so one line would cover the entire valley. So both would claim the valley is mine. That is point number one. Secondly, अगर वो करा होता, so by the logic that you're giving, Nepal should have been one of the Indian states, as they had offered. Now that India is independent and we want to be part of India. But what was the wisdom of Nehru Sahib? Whatever. I mean, I will not comment anything on political parties, but then this was a fact.
So,
The same country which wants to be your state, सिक्किम आपने जबरदस्ती करी, ठीक है, उसको बीच में लाया, तिब्बत को आप कंट्रोल नहीं कर सके, and here is a country which wanted to be your state and you're saying no to it.
yeah.
So these are the problems.
So, don't you feel that also previously KP Oli, he was there and he was removed like by the the Indian government. They interfered and they removed him. Like he has a bit of like that is also like his revenge by doing such a ploy. And since that he is also the like right now the government over there is a communist government and China is a communist this thing. So I feel that if Nepal, like if the relationship between them and India, like if it becomes worse, any of worse, they are a landlocked country, and their trade route is mainly India. So India can have a very like they can also seal off that completely, and it has been done once.
It happened in 2015.
Yes, it has happened once.
Please remember that India tried to be a bully, big brother bully. For the same reason, the communist government in Nepal has been propped up by Indian government or
Right.
Indian politicians for whatever reason.
Yes,
Thereafter,
sir.
it was sidelined and again brought back with the help of Chinese. It was Indians who were playing in dirty waters and Chinese lapped it up.
So now this thing
all
has
the
gone.
all the logics. If Nepalese have any logics, they should not side with China 100%. So they can
Yeah.
use China as a leverage against India. If you don't listen to us, we are going to go towards China. India cannot afford to do that because there are 6 million Nepalese who work in India. Nepalese have a dual citizenship. They can be citizens of India also without any. There are no borders are not sealed. They are all porous. There are no sealed borders between India and Nepal.
Nepal, yes, sir.
Nepal can come and work and move up and down the way they want. And then Nepalese import and exports via India are cheaper, even if it is to has an access to the sea. Those are the complex problems which Nepal must understand. But then you see, everybody is playing its own game here. Nobody is interested in solutions. Because once the solution of a particular problem is found, then problem is not there. So what will they do next time? Next time when they have to make बेवकूफ out of you guys, get votes out of your pocket, क्या बोलेंगे? जब problem सारी खत्म होगी. Okay. So this is the problem.
And so, don't you feel that also that China is trying to be a bit like, it's trying to gain some positive light. Like right now, China, everyone is against them in every way possible.
What is the problem with China? What China has done with you is in 2017, Doklam happened.
Yes.
China thought.
Hmm.
And in Doklam, what happened? It was not nothing against India. It was an incursion against Bhutan. The
Yes.
road which was trying to make it, that was in Bhutanese territory. Why
Yes.
should it go there? For two reasons. Firstly, India has a treaty with Bhutan. Any incursion towards Bhutan, any threat to Bhutan, India will save it. That is our treaty.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is one reason. Secondly, if you allow him to make that road in Bhutan, if you see the map of Sikkim, eastern Sikkim, where our forces are deployed, that road brings the Chinese forces on back of our forces. So it's the India-China border. We are deployed towards China, but if the road comes via Bhutan, they come to our rear, and that is detrimental to our strategic position.
Yes.
That is why we went there. Okay. Then I think we have just got about 3.5 minutes. I'll just finish the Chinese deployment, and the next session we will carry it forward. So
Right.
the first thing is China tried something in Doklam.
Yes.
And this year, because of the geopolitical situation, China is in doldrums because everybody is saying China lied and China must pay because of this Wuhan virus.
Yes.
Okay, so 123 countries are signatories who are saying that there should be a court of inquiry against China to find out what went wrong, and they should be punished if they've done something wrong. So India is one of the signatories, started by US. The US is anti-China at the moment on economic front. There's a economic war, there's a cyber war going on, and India is siding with US. That is one. Secondly, India has made a road from Darbuk, Yok, and Daulat Bagh Oldie in Ladakh.
Yes.
This is an excitation. The Chinese forces are deployed on line of actual control, and Indian forces are there. So they did something there. Then they asked Nepal to do something here. And then they did something in Western Sikkim. That is Nakula, not Nathula. Nathula is Eastern Sikkim. Or rather, whatever you might. So Nakula is Western Sikkim. That is bordering with the Nepal. Nathula is bordering with the near Bhutan. So Nakula, Nepal, and Excitation. Three places that try to show strength of force. I told you the other day, it is not a gunboat diplomacy, it is a wolf warriors diplomacy.
Wolf warrior diplomacy.
They wanted to scare India. They look siding with China, US. Okay. So this is these are and deployments in Excitation. They first upgraded. It's called Nagori Airfield. They put their JF-17 fighters over there. Then they had incursions in Pagong Lake, that is Pagong So. So 1/3 Pagong So is in China, 1/3 is with us. So our areas, which were Finger 3, Finger 4, patrolling point 14, patrolling point 15, they tried to do the incursions over there. Then they did some incursions in a place called Hot Springs. Then they did some incursions in a place called Galwan Valley. They put about 100 odd tents over there. Heavy equipment. They tried to move their paramilitary forces called BDR. BDR is a paramilitary force. They were there. Then Dolak Beg Oldie, there's a Depsong Valley over there. And Dolak Beg Oldie is a ALG, Advanced Landing Ground. It's a kind of an airfield. And C-17 Globemaster, latest acquisition we have in India, can land there. Then we also C-130 aircraft, they can land there. These are heavy aircraft which can land with a lot of troops and even tanks for that matter. So that is why China is a little worried about all this. So we'll discuss the reasons of worry in the next session. This is, I think, more to get over.
Chalo, all of you then. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Okay? All the best.